all over West Michigan. This is 24-Hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. For some teams, this is the end of the line. The final week of the high school football regular season. Tonight on the Football Frenzy, we'll crown some conference champions, check in on some 5-win teams, a slew of them. I'm Jack Doles. This is Larry Figurski, and this is the man who replaced Jason Terses. Tonight, we're going to call him Casey Jones.
It's only been a year and a couple months.
All right, a jam-packed frenzy, highlights from 19 games. Let's get started with our spotlight games. The big one from the OK Black. We expected to see Muskegon playing for a conference championship, but Reeths-Puffer, the resurgent Rockets, had a chance to win a conference title, but Deshaun Thrower, first quarter, quarterback keeper, he goes 15 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Big Reds. Reeths-Puffer ties it up. Garrett Blankshine to Derico Riley. Over the middle, Riley in for the touchdown, 40 yards, 7-7 tie game. We'll go to the third quarter now, still 7-7. And it's Thrower. Fakes the handoff, fakes everybody, including us, and he sprints down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Big Reds. Extra point, no good. It's 13-7. Fourth quarter, Muskegon puts it away. Thrower again, his third touchdown of the game. Tonight he became Muskegon's all-time leading rusher. Muskegon wins the OK Black outright, 20-7 over Reeths-Puffer.
Spotlight number 2 shining on the OK Green tonight. A pair of playoff-bound teams battling for the conference title. The host Ducks of Zeeland West. 4-0 the Green, 7-1 overall, and averaging 55 points per game. Entertaining the 4-0 and 6-2 Bulldogs of Byron Center. West led it 6-0 in the second. Byron Center answering back. Jared Rogers takes that one in from 33 yards out. Game tied up at 6. 12-6 then. Zeeland West in the third. Cole Hessian up the middle from 4 yards out. The lead extended to 18-6. Byron Center answering third quarter, trying to do so. Jake Bilesma scrambling out of the pocket. It gets hit, and this ball will get picked off by Smith Saren Budarath, who catches it and takes it down inside the 10-yard line. That would set up this 7-yard touchdown run by Marcus Lambert. Ducks led it 30-6 at that point. They go on to beat Byron Center tonight, 36-13.
Our third spotlight game, East Kentwood and Rockford. For the Rams, it's easy. Win, and they'll clinch their 5th straight OK Red title. But an EK win, and the Falcons would share the conference crown. It would be the first for the Falcons in nearly a decade. Rams fired up to play, and they'd need every bit of that fire because the Falcons wanted this one. First quarter, Rockford with it, 3rd and 11. Chase Hankins finds Josh Olson. Olson cuts it back across the field and takes it 50 yards down to the 2-yard line, and that set this up 2 plays later. Hankins going to keep it himself. 2-yard keeper. Rams on top, 7-0. End of the third, 13-0 Rockford. Driving steady were the Falcons. Second half, 1st and 10 on the 11. Kyle Freiberg hands it to Michael Ivey, and Ivey takes it up the middle. Made it a 13-7 game. Down by 6 midway through the 4th on 4th and 4. Falcons need this one. And Freiberg's pass batted down. Josh Olson breaks it up. Turnover on downs. Rams hold on to win it 13-7. OK Red champs.
Another important game. The OK Red pitted West Ottawa and Hudsonville. Both teams 5-3. Winner locks up a playoff berth. Fourth quarter, Hudsonville up 28-21, trying to run out some clock. Mason Oppel gains 10 there, got the first down. West Ottawa would have a shot to tie it up later in the game, but the pass ball's incomplete. Hudsonville hangs on and wins at 28-21. All this points scored before we got there.
Back in the OK Black, 5-3 Chicks of Zeeland East needing a win to lock up a playoff spot. Traveling to Kennewa Hills to meet the Knights tonight. 12-0 Kennewa in the third. This is Peter Brown from 41 yards out with room to spare. Lead up to 15. Then in the fourth, sophomore Trey Mayhew going to do the damage here from 2 yards out. Zeeland East started 5-0, finishes 5-4, now needs help. Kennewa with the win tonight, 21-7.
Mona Shores closing out their most successful season in the school's history against the winless Union Redhawks. Scoreless first quarter. Mona Shores with it. Tyree Jackson gives it to Dom Shermeda for the 1-yard score. Sailors on top 7-0. Next drive, though, Union going to get it back. Andy Zink going to find Jaquise Rogers. That hookup, Rogers, 66-yard TD catch and pass. Missed the PAT. It was a 6-7 Mona Shores lead. Then in the second quarter, Jackson going to add to that lead, giving it to Marquand Sargent for a 38-yard score. This one all Mona Shores. They win it tonight. 56-12. Momentum going into their first playoff berth.
Game 7, a crossover between the division winners in the Wolverine Conference, 8-0 Edwardsburg and 8-0 Paw Paw. Opening kickoff returned by Cole Luma. He gets ahead of the defense, and he's gone for the touchdown. 8-0 Paw Paw after the two-point conversion. Eddie's answer. Jackson Gadeski going to keep it 40 yards for the touchdown. And this game was tied 8-8. Still in the first quarter, this was a shootout. Kyle Williams, the quarterback keeper, he sprints up the sideline. Nobody within 20 yards of him. It was 14-8. Eddie's, though, 14 all now. Dante Rosado, the quarterback keeper, he goes 40 yards. 56-48, Edwardsburg over Paw Paw.
Fruitport now, where the 5-3 Trojans needed a win to guarantee a playoff berth, taking on the Panthers of DeWitt. Fruitport facing 4th and goal from the 6. Luke Costumo to Mitchell Rise. It was 7-0. They had the early lead, but 7-7 late in the half. DeWitt's Jacob Heath here on the QB keeper can't find anyone. Tucks it in and runs 7 yards up the middle to set up this. A short Cameron West field goal, which would give DeWitt the lead and give it to them for good. Fruitport falling tonight 31-7.
Next up, North Point Christian with a chance to wrap up an 8-1 season and at least a share of the OK Silver. Wyoming Kelloggsville, on the other hand, they need a win just to make the playoffs. North Point with it. Nick Swore finding Preston Huckabee, 17-yard score. North Point on top 8-0. They add to that lead. Later in this one, Nick Swore with it again. This time, he's going to keep it himself, and Swore going to ramble in for a 5-yard TD right here. Going opposite way. North Point on top 21-0. They cruise tonight to a 51-7 victory.
Another team with a chance to win a share of the silver was Hopkins. Took on a Godwin team that was after win number 6, fourth quarter. Machiavelli Williams, 5-yard touchdown run for Godwin Heights. Cut the lead to 22-12. But Hopkins, Wyatt Stegman, he's going to go 65 yards. Up the sideline, made it 30-12. Hopkins wins it 30-12. So a 3-way share for the OK Silver Championship.